Good morning, Crest Hill. Welcome to CANN. Today's lineup is life-changing books, some announcements from the Highlands Ranch High School, quotable quotes, Google tips and tricks, a day in the life of, Who's That Teacher, Streamer Skip, Nerdy Tech Tip, and a Clash of the Cougars update, and fun with flags. Have a great day, Crest Hill.
Good morning, Crest Hill. Mr. Levine here, coming at you from the CANN room. I'm just here to talk about a book that has made a difference in my life, and that book today is going to be The Catcher in the Rye. Now, this is kind of a tale of two stories for me because I first read this book when I was in 7th grade, and I think it really impacted me just because I was a 7th grader who didn't really know his place in the world and had a lot of questions about life and what it all meant, more of an existential view, which as a 7th grader I didn't actually think that, but I can say that now. So when I read it, I thought there's a big connection between me and Holden Caulfield, the protagonist of the book, and he narrates the book. And I really felt a connection to him and to what he was going through and his experiences and his insights into life. When I got to high school, I read it probably 3 or 4 times over the course of 4 years. And the more I read it, the more I felt this kindredship with Holden Caulfield. Now that I'm talking about it though, I think that there are some elements of The Catcher in the Rye that could be changed or looked at a little bit differently. I'm not sure today if Holden is the character that I thought he was when he was in 7th grade, and that's the magic of books. I could go into the plot details and talk about Holden Caulfield as a character and what his impact was in the story and his narrating, whether it's reliable or not. I could do that. But I think what's more important is to say that as a 7th grader, this book really did change my life. It opened my eyes up to what reading could be and how you can connect to a character and want to be part of the story. And over the past, I'll just spoil my age now, 30 plus years, it's changed, and it's changed its meaning, and it's changed the connection, but it still hasn't lost the relevance. So if you read something today, you might think of it differently down the road, 20 years from now, 10 years from now. It might have a different impact on you when you're 13 versus when you're 33. That's okay. That's the magic of books. I still love Catcher in the Rye. I still love what it stands for. I still love Holden as a character. But I think there's some things that I would now go back and say, I'm not sure if that's really who I was or who I'd want to be. There's some questions there. The story itself is magical. Holden's story is very powerful. Holden's experience is very authentic, in my opinion. Is he a privileged white kid who went to boarding school? Yeah, he is. Is that okay? That's fine. It's totally fine. Does that resonate today? Maybe not so much. I think it's changed a little bit here and there, but it doesn't change, again, it doesn't change the impact that it had on me as a 13-year-old reader. And for that reason, I say you gotta get out there and you gotta experience books. You gotta read what looks good to you, you gotta read what sounds good, you gotta read the bad books to know what the good ones are. And sometimes you read a book that you just really connect to and you wanna read it over and over again, but there's more books. Right? Don't just stop at the one book that made a difference in your life. Reach out and find something that connects to you, that connects to that book. Find those interlying weaves of textuality and make it something that's important to you, like The Catcher in the Rye did for me. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hey Cougar Nation, this is Dr. Withy and Miss Stubinger coming at you live and uncut, ready to talk a little bit about our future Falcon Showcase. We absolutely love everything that you guys have been doing up until this point and can't wait for you guys to actually join us in person day in and day out as you explore your time through the Highlands Ranch High School.
So things are a little bit different this year. In the past, we've said, hey, if you want to decide whether you want to go to Highlands Ranch or somewhere else, come check out this event? Well, this year we're going to tell you should all be there, both 7th and 8th graders. It's an opportunity for you to figure out what exactly you want to do in high school. Which path do you want to choose? What electives might you be interested in? So come and check it out. Figure out all of the different opportunities that are there. Meet some cool teachers and some amazing students. Find out about activities, athletics, all the different electives that we have to offer. So once again, all of you, 7th and 8th grade, should come to our Future Falcon Showcase.
What day?
What day? Oh my gosh, November 3rd.
What time?
5:45. We're gonna have a huge assembly in the gym at 5:45, and then we'll set you loose to go check out everything we have to offer. Event ends at 8 o'clock. We hope to see every single one of you Cougars come be Future Falcons.
Can't wait to see you.
Woo!
My quote is, I am the one who plants the seed of peace, yet I am the one who pays for war. This quote means no matter how nice you are and no matter how much of a good person you are, there will always be people who will generally hate you and want the world to burn. How is this quote important to me? Because no matter how many people I'm nice to, there will be people who generally hate you and want to cause war.
My quote is, whatever you are, be a good one, by Abraham Lincoln. I think he was trying to say is that no matter who you are, color, look, and how they are in general, it doesn't matter. We're all the same in one shape or form. This quote is important to me because all of us have felt different at times, and then you feel left out, or you're the one leaving or shaming that person, and you're the one not being a good one. And even if you are completely different from one person, you don't have to be mad, sad at them or you. You just have to be a good one, and you don't have to worry about what other people think of you.
Today I'm going to teach you some Gmail tricks. So for our first trick, you can schedule a message to send at any time. So instead of hitting the blue send button, I'm going to hit the little arrow beside it and hit schedule send. So now I can pick when I want it to send. So the options it gives you are tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and the next week. So for me it'd be Monday morning. I'm going to go ahead and pick my date and time. I'm going to schedule it to send today at 5:30 p.m. So I'm going to hit schedule send, and now if I come down to scheduled, it shows that this message is going to send at 5:30 p.m. today. For the second Gmail tip today, I'm going to show you where all your keyboard shortcuts are. So if you hit Shift and then the question mark key, all of your Gmail keyboard shortcuts will come up. Your compose and chat ones, your formatting, your Google Workspace. And then if you scroll down, all of these ones, such as the thread list section and the navigation and the application, are all disabled until you hit the little enable button. So now I can use all the jumping ones to go to my different labels, or I can use the actions to focus on different things.
I love working at Crest Hill Middle School because this has been a huge part of my life since I was 5 years old. The community that is here at Crest Hill is unlike any other, and I wanted to become a teacher because of this school, and the fact that I get to be a teacher here is just truly a blessing, and I'm just super happy to be here at Crest Hill Middle School. I love teaching language arts because it's just fun to hear different discussions and different ideas, and a lot of kids will say, Ms. Schwartz, you've read this book so many times, but each time it's read by different kids and they have different ideas that I didn't even think about before, and just language arts is just a really fun subject for kids to just think outside the box and analyze and have fun with text. The thing that I am getting my kids to be engaged in class is there's two things. One, GimKit. I love GimKit. It's this new, it's kind of like Kahoot, where you can do vocabulary. So it's like a game for the kids to learn their vocabulary. I'm freaking obsessed with that. And the second is I'm making a lot of our chapters relate to real world. So they're learning about themselves while we're reading, and I think that that's really helpful to get engagement in class. And also, it's fun to learn about yourself. Middle school is a time where you're growing and you're changing and you're becoming different people and you're becoming the people you'll eventually become. And I think that asking real world questions and relating the text to the kids in the class really makes it an engaging class.
I love women's college volleyball. Go Cornhuskers! I also love John Wayne and my mall sheep. If you guessed Mr. Robinson, you are correct.
Hey, what's up, Cresthill? In the past weeks for Clash of the Cougars, we've been doing Jeopardy! Right now, the Explorers are in the lead at 490 points, Trekkers right behind them at 410 points, Navigators at 320 points, Summit at 300 points, and then Horizon Legend tied for last at 240 points. Thanks, Cresthill.
And it's time for another nerdy tech tip from Mrs. DeLong for all you students out there using a Chromebook. Did you know that you can see all keyboard shortcuts on a Chromebook by just pressing the buttons Control, Alt, and a / at the same time? Yeah, that's right, Control, Alt, /. Now, let's try it.
Hi, I'm Madeline.
I'm Finn.
I'm Wilbur. And this is a non-binary flag.
So it's an umbrella for genders that isn't in the male or female gender, but it also can mean that you have no gender or you have all of them at the same time, so that's the definition.